Okay, I had somebody that emailed me earlier and wanted me to talk a little bit about a movie review, a movie that they just saw, and they wanted to get my opinion on it, and they thought, since I was an expert on Marvel Comics, that I would go ahead and review this movie. And so, as you know, a movie just came out. Apparently they re-released it, because I saw this movie a couple of years ago. They must have re-released it. And it's Punisher. I already own it, so I didn't bother going to see it in the theaters, because I already have this movie. And it's a great movie. In fact, this movie was so good that they re-released it in theaters recently. But I didn't go see it because this is such a good movie. I think they changed the title. They added Punisher Warzone on there, but it's essentially it's the same movie. Basically, all they did was just change the title. Now, let me tell you about this movie. This movie was great. I'm just going to hold it up here so you can see it while I talk about it. This movie was fantastic. Let me tell you that this movie it was so much better than some of the recent comic books that I've seen advertised this as a movie that was about a guy whose family got killed, and the Kingpin had his family killed, and the Punisher, his real name is Castle, took revenge on him by killing his family. And it was really cool because at the end of the movie he finds this shirt with a skull on it, and that's why there's a skull on the outside of this movie, because that's kind of a spoiler, but yeah, he finds a t-shirt with a skull on it at the end of the movie, and then that's why this thing has a skull on it, is because he found that, and he decided, I guess, because it's a skull, I think he was trying to scare people with it. But Tom Jane is absolutely amazing as the Punisher. There's this one fight scene between him and another guy who's an assassin, and the Punisher made a car that's bulletproof, and he just demolishes this guy, man. And I mean, this guy's just demolished. And so, yeah, but John Travolta as the Kingpin was great. Now, I wanted to point out a little difference between this and the Kingpin that's actually in Marvel Comics. As you know, Kingpin in Marvel Comics is he's African American and he's bald, and you kind of saw that in the movie. Those of you who are experts in Marvel Comics like I am will know that if you saw the movie like I did, that the Kingpin is actually African American and he's bald. And in this one, Kingpin is played by John Travolta. He's actually got long hair and he's white. So that was a little different. I don't know why they did that, but whatever, it worked. John Travolta was pretty good. And so, yeah, The Punisher, really good movie. It's just kind of weird. There was one scene where he fought Popeye. I don't understand. I did not understand it. I don't know. I thought maybe it was supposed to be funny. I didn't find it all that funny. In fact, I really just couldn't figure it out. So, yeah, if you want to see a really good movie, I'm gonna give out a spoiler now. So get ready if you don't want to hear this into the movie. Okay, here it is. At the end of the movie, he blows up all these cars, and he blows them up in the shape of a giant skull. And that is so cool. And then when he finds that skull shirt at the end, I think that's why he wears the skull at the end, is because he blew those things up, and they accidentally blew up in the form of a skull. And so I think he decided to use the skull as his symbol. That's it. This is a great movie, so I recommend it. It's a very good movie. Very good Marvel comics movie. And there was another scene about the guy that, kind of the guy that was in there, the assassin that was going to kill him. He wrote a song for him, and I'm not really sure what that song was all about, but I think it had something to do with him going to try to kill him, and he had written this song. I didn't understand it. It was extraordinary, actually. It was an extraordinary song. I mean, when he was playing it, he actually held the cigarette in his finger while he was playing it. Extraordinary. Never really saw anything like that in the movie. It was really original. I don't know who that guy was supposed to be. Some kind of a Zorro knockoff character or something. I don't know if there was like copyright infringement. I did hear that they were getting ready to come out with a movie like Zorro in the future. I'm going to definitely see that one. That one's going to be pretty good. So yeah, one more movie review before I go. Pirates of the Caribbean. Dead Man's Chest. Not a very good movie. I'm not going to recommend it at all. So I'll stick with the Punisher movie. And again, if you have seen this movie already, Punisher, I wouldn't even bother going to see it in the theaters because, like I said, it's just a re-release. All they did was change the title so that somewhere down here it says Punisher Warzone. They're just trying to hype it up a little bit, trying to sell it again. But same movie probably. I haven't seen it, but so anybody can help me. Again, I got this movie the other day at a yard sale, Ultimate Alliance. It looks really good, and I can't get it to play on my DVD. So it's a special edition, so I guess maybe it's got some interviews and stuff on it. But it's got X-Men. It's got X-Men on it right there. There's X-Men. But if anybody knows what's going on here with this thing, let me know, because I cannot get it to play on my DVD player. So, anyways, all right. I'll talk to you guys later.